Hey guys, this is Daniel with SmallVansBigworld. Really excited to show you guys a long anticipated build. Actually, we have a completely different layout in this van behind me. So as you guys might already know, we have done a Toyota Sienna layout with the kitchen cabinet in the front and the automated trifold mattress. However, in this, we have something entirely different. We have a second layout that is featuring a side kitchen cabinet and then a side fixed bed the entire length of the van. So right behind me is a 2026 Toyota Sienna Woodland Edition. And this layout was actually very strongly influenced by the client's specific requests, and which I was excited to be challenged in this way. So some of those specific features that we're looking at is a kitchenette on the side with a sink in the back so that it can be dual purpose with the faucet in the rear. A fixed bed the long way along the van, which is going to be on the passenger side. And that houses a lot of storage. And then one main feature was actually to keep one of the captain chairs still usable in the van. They wanted a microwave and all of the other necessities like a fridge and a toilet, and to keep as much of the original van intact, including the floor. So we designed this layout from scratch, keeping as much of the interior of the van intact with the hope to stay budget friendly and to have the potential and ability to convert it back to its original state, minus a few of the permanent modifications that we did, like the fan. Even though that was not specifically the goal of this build, it was just interesting to see if I can challenge myself to do it. Now that I've accomplished this, I hope this to be one of our most affordable builds. And yes, at the end of this video, we'll actually mention exactly how much we're charging for this build right here. And that'll include custom colors and custom cabinetry and upholstery for your build. And my goal is also to be able to produce this a lot faster than my other builds. I rarely ask my viewers to leave a comment. However, this time I am really interested to hear what you guys think and would like to see developed in this build and what changes you would like to make. So leave some feedback in the comments below, and I'd be really interested to hear what you guys say. Now let's go ahead and jump in and see what we got. So right before we jump in, really nice green color to this van. We add the window deflectors on all 4 windows. We have some exterior lighting. We have a 200 watt bifacial solar panel, so a lot of great efficiency there, a lot of solar production, free energy. And then we have a roof air top fan. And just in case, if you're not having your van built by us, but would like some ventilation and don't want to put a hole in your roof, we are now actually making the window vent for the Toyota Sienna as well. So if you guys have seen us make this for the Ford Transit Connects, now we have a vent that's going to go in the Toyota Sienna. It's going to look really great. So it's going to be able to be used with the window deflectors or without it. That's going to slide right in. And then you're going to have 3 fans. It's going to very quietly pull fresh air into the van, and it can run off of 12 volt and USB-C. So check this out on our website as well on the for sale tab. All right, let's go in. So like I mentioned, one of the first things that you're gonna notice is that there's still a seat back here. Yeah, we actually were able to keep one of the captain chairs, and these are really comfortable seats. So you have the ability to have 3 passengers in here. This client specifically wanted her young niece to be able to ride back here safely. So that was one of the main reasons. However, as you guys know, the Siennas fold the seat up very quickly and easily, so then we can access the rest of the camper. Before we even do that, right over here, I'll start off with the cushion for the toilet. Right in here we have a toilet. It's going to be a portable toilet. It's very easy to access. It's kind of integrated with the cabinetry because of the height that it's at, because we still have kept the original rail systems that the seats are anchored to. And then just right behind it is going to be a 12 volt refrigerator. Yes, you're going to have a toilet and a refrigerator and so many other features. So really excited to show you guys all the features that we were able to pack into this build right here. So we have a 12 volt fridge that can be a freezer as well. And as you're able to see, we have custom cushions with Velcro, really easy to remove, zippers as well, and some really fun colors that the clients picked out as well. And then one more benefit that you have up here is we're able to take the swivel table from the back and actually connect it to a second mound. Then you're able to have actually a table right here in the captain chair. Okay, now let's jump into the rest of it. Alrighty, now that we are on the interior, you're gonna notice right away, yeah, definitely the head height is gonna be limited. We were staying kind of high with this bed platform because we wanted to integrate some of the features into it. So it really put us a little bit higher than I originally wanted. Right underneath me is gonna be some more additional storage. We have some electrical and more shallow space over here, and then a big storage space in the back. Right above me is going to be our slant ceiling that we really like to include in our Siennas. It works really well with adding some really nice lighting, even lighting throughout the whole thing. And then you have a 12-volt fan right here with the remote. And then of course, as you know, with a Toyota Sienna, with a hybrid system, you can run the air conditioning and the heat all night long and be able to be very comfortable in here all night long. So now looking at the cabinet system, we have something very different. It's going to be an open storage concept with the cubbies, and starting from right over here, actually behind the captain chair, is going to be a mount for a swivel table. So we can very easily and quickly install a swivel table mount just like this, and then be able to use it in a few different ranges from over there for additional countertop space, or something more over here. Looking at the cabinetry starting from the top down, we have some open shelving here that goes all the way to the window. I really like that I was able to integrate that nook area here. We have a microwave, which is going to be a low wattage microwave. Could fit a good amount of food. Underneath it, we have an open storage cubby, which is going to be usable for all sorts of items. One thing that we can provide is an electric cooktop that you can use. That's going to be powered off of the portable power station right over here. The portable power station gets trickle charge off of the additional 12-volt battery that is charging from the alternator, and then is also hooked up to the shore power plug. So when you plug into a campsite or a house or an outlet anywhere, it'll start to speed charge this device and also function as a bypass. So this van does have the built-in inverter as well. However, it's going to be a lot more convenient to just have a power station right here easily available to be able to plug something in really quickly without having to start the van and run the inverter. Some additional little space right next to it. Of course, we are featuring our epoxy countertops, which is going to last you a very long time. And then this is where the ceiling does drop a little bit lower. So we did leave some additional footwell area here. The way the trunk drops, we're able to actually have additional storage in here, or also have your feet to be able to use the sink a little bit more comfortably. This was a design decision that we discussed with the client, that this could always be flip-flop, but she really did want the sink in the back so that we can use the faucet out the back door to wash our feet off, or a dog or something like that. And then we still do have the large farm style sink. Right underneath it is going to be our portable water storage that is going to be easily accessible, our gray water tank, our fresh water tank. These are both 2.5 gallons. You can always carry more additional water with you in just a separate jug. And then all the way underneath that is going to be some more storage. So right over here next to the sink, we have our water pump button. And then underneath that is going to be something that's completely brand new as well, that I don't think I've mentioned in any other videos, but it's this warm water idea that we've worked on. And it is featuring just a really small aluminum tank that has a heat pad on it that you're able to turn on this switch right here. And within about 30 minutes, you're gonna have warm water. Now that might sound a little weird at first, like why would you want warm water in like 30 minutes? Well, the idea here is that if you're camping in the winter or like with the colder climates, and the water on board is just very, very cold, and you want a little bit warmer water in the morning to wash off your face or whatever you might wanna do, about 30 minutes beforehand, you could turn that on and have some slightly warmer water, just so that you're not having to, wash with very, very cold water. So that's just a little feature that we can include in your build as well. Looking at the back side of the bed system, we are featuring a 4-inch memory foam mattress. We have a nightlight right over here. Gonna be a nice little nightlight to be able to move that around. It dims as well. Like I mentioned, this has the inverter. We also have the cup holder still usable on the side panel, those USB ports as well, the USB-C. We were able to reroute the power wire so that it's always on, running off of our 12-volt system. And then a whole bunch of storage right under here. Using some gas struts, it's gonna be able to hold that up on its own. And then we have a really deep space right here. We're looking at about 20 inches or so deep, 24 wide, since this is a 24 wide bed system, and then a very big space. As far as the bed system goes, we did propose the idea of having it extendable as well. The client was not really interested in that, since she's going to be a solo traveler. However, that is something that we're willing to further develop. If you wanted it for your build, we can figure out a way to extend this bed system, probably take some cushions from the back side over here, insert those into there, and then potentially sleeping up to 2 people. As far as length goes, we're actually very, very long, almost ridiculously long, because nobody's this tall. However, that also does give you the option to maybe sleep 2 people with like in opposite directions of each other, or snuggle together as well. So again, we're looking at the bed system for right now, we're looking at 24 inches and then about 8 feet long. A couple features at the back door. Nobody really likes a really dark trunk, so we actually have some lighting built into the gate right over here, so you can have some additional lighting outside, also to be able to see your storage a lot better, and then even some lighting on the exterior around the rear bumper as well. All really great features, because if you've ever done any sort of car camping or camping overall in really dark places, it could be very dark outside, so having some of that additional lighting, including the additional lighting on top, that's going to give you some nice lighting around your vehicle. A couple last details. We have that shore power plug that I mentioned right over here. That's just going to be your regular 120 volt outlet. And then actually, let's go ahead and slide around the passenger side door just for a few more details. Another quick look at some of the exterior lighting right here. Window deflectors. And then right over here, you're gonna have access to your refrigerator again if you wanted to. Some little nooks and crannies that you can have some storage, and then even a additional storage spot right here behind the toilet. I'm really excited that I was able to share this layout with you guys. And again, let me know what you think in the comments. And like I mentioned, we're looking at $20,000 for a build like this, and that would include the luxury finishes, the custom colors, and some additional custom features that you can include into your build. And with proper planning, I would really like to aim to be able to convert a van layout like this within, like, let's say 2 weeks would be my goal. So that from the day that you drop off your van, I'll be able to get a lot of these pieces already prefabricated beforehand, and then be able to, like, within 2 to 3 weeks, be able to have you ready to hit the road again. So if you're interested in getting your future micro camper van built by us, feel free to go visit us on our website and click on the Let's Build tab so that you can build a custom build with us. Or as a matter of fact, also go to our For Sale tab and see what we might have for sale. We hope to be building a lot more vans to spec and actually have turnkey solutions for people that once they see one of our videos and they want to buy one, they could do that and they can go to our website and buy one. So that's going to be hopefully within the works in the future. So thanks again, and we'll see you guys on the next one.